Welcome back. It's your boy Jay, aka Murder Whistle. That you can see. I have my co-pilots with me. The reason why we're here today I am doing the top 25 petty character list. For those of y'all that's new here, I've done like 3 lists last year, and everybody seemed to like them. So this year, I'm gonna do more lists, and this is the first of many. I know a lot of y'all is waiting for another ain't shit list. That's coming. I'm also working on a top 25 favorite characters and a couple other lists as well. Right now, we're doing the top 25 petty characters. Now, I just want y'all to know, before we get started, these are the petty characters. So, it's some characters y'all probably have in mind that's not going to be on the list because they just ain't shit. Now, it's going to be some people you see on here from the first ain't shit list. It's also going to be some people on the next ain't shit list. So you may see 2 or 3 characters double up. I'm really looking forward to getting to this because I know the order of the characters, but as I tell y'all all the time, I never know what I'm going to say until I say it. So we're all going to be surprised together. With that being said, I see you on the other side. Well, let's get it. All right. Starting out with an honorable mention. My first honorable mention is Kit Keller from League of Their Own. Reason Kit Keller is on the petty list is because 1, she got on my damn nerves. 2, her sister got her in the pro league. Instead of this no talented heifer being thankful, she spent the whole movie mad at her sister because her sister was better than her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should be thankful you there. Like, the dude straight up told you, I don't want you. And then told you, if you get her to come, you can come. So now you mad at your sister because she came. Hey, I know some of y'all probably think that was just called maybe competitive. No, that's her. That's petty. That's petty. She's petty. Go back and watch that movie. She's petty the whole time. When they had a conversation, and she's like, "Why ain't you never backing me up like you back up?" I can't remember the girl's name. She's like, "Well, I was out there last week trying to back you up, and then you tell me to get my fat ass around the mouth. I back behind the plate." Then when she didn't back her up, oh, she was wrong. See, did you see the way she come around third? She came around third like a bat out of hell. That's not competitive. She was trying to knock her sister's head off. And I don't care what y'all say. Dottie dropped that ball. She dropped it on purpose. She dropped it because her sister needed that. She better than me because I'd have held on to that ball. And I know some of y'all said, she wouldn't do that. Yes, she would. Yeah, because it showed 2 or 3 different times somebody my size ran her over. Kit don't weigh as much as my leg. Dottie got hit by somebody my size and held to the ball 3 times. So you try to tell me Kit knocked the ball? Her little petty ass. I can't stand her like they couldn't stand the little boy in the movie. Get on my damn nerves. I shouldn't even put it on the list, but she's petty. My next honorable mention is Drago from Creed 2. When I talk about Drago from Rocky 4, we talking about Drago from Creed 2. The one that's old and bitter. That lost this girl to Flavor Flav. This man that raised a machine. This machine's whole purpose is to beat up Apollo Creed's son. All he want him to do is fuck Chubb's son up. Chubbs Jr. ain't got no beef with this man. And he comes all the way back over there with this monster wanting to do him damage because he lost that match to Rocky. You know what I'm saying? He killed Chubbs in the first. He killed Chubbs in Rocky 4. Why is he mad at Chubbs? Why he mad at baby Chubbs? Why he mad at Adonis? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This man petty. He already killed this man's daddy. Now you want your son to beat him up for no reason. Be mad at Rocky. Go find Rocky's bitch ass son and fight him. You know what I'm saying? Like, about just break him. Just, y'all seen him. And he did all this for Bridget Flavor Flav Nielsen. Man, I'm telling you, y'all would never understand how bad it bothers me that she had sex with Flavor Flav. The next honorable mention is Lenore from Taken. Now, this was kind of two-sided. Because if she wasn't petty and not listen to, I'm going to call him Mr. Mills. I know his last name Mills. Brian Mills. If she didn't listen to Mr. Mills, we wouldn't have had a movie. You know what I'm saying? If she had listened to him, we wouldn't have had a movie. But since she didn't, we have this amazing thing called Taken. But the little girl lied to him to get him there to dinner or lunch the next day. Said it was just going to be them two, knowing that the mama was coming. Then the mama guilt tripped him into let her go on the trip. Even when he found out the truth, she guilt tripped him again. Then this man bought her a little karaoke machine because she wanted to be a singer. And he was like, well, here, baby, I'm going to get you this nice little machine. You know what I'm saying? So you can start living your dream. You can practice and stuff. They brought out a pony, and she set the karaoke machine, down on the ground where she stood. She hasn't picked that karaoke machine up again. I guarantee it. They made, 2 more movies? I bet she ain't touched it since the first one. Since that moment about the pool, or where the hell they was outside at the party, I bet she ain't touched it. That's why her little ass got kidnapped. All right, my next honorable mention. This dude's petty as hell, but I love him for that reason. It's Hangman. Hangman from Maverick. Hangman petty because as they was going through training, he showed that he didn't care whether his wingman lived or not. All that mattered to him was that he looked good. So that's all he cared about. My man smiled at everybody with the biggest, brightest smile, talking shit, calling everybody out, telling they trash, making fun of everybody. He even called out Rooster, talking about, well, your dead daddy is dead because of him, in front of everybody. Like, he has no manners. He has no fucks. He's just petty as all get out. And I love him for it. I love him for it. I hope he never changed. If they make another Top Gun, I hope he's the same person. Like, even at the end, when he finally saved the day, he's still same shitty grin. Whole movie. Only time he wasn't smiling is when he was doing them fucking push-ups. But other than that, petty as they come. Making fun of Bob, talking about baby on board. He left this wingman hanging. And then had the nerve to ask his wingman, hey, do you see him? Wingman dead. He petty. The next honorable mention is Bill Lumberg from Office Space. Lumberg is on here because just look at him. My man got a coffee cup. Just walking around like this full of shit. All day, every day. My man got Milton in there working. He fired Milton. I don't remember how long ago. Like, I don't know how long ago he fired this man. But this man is no longer an employee. And he keeps messing with him. He just keeps moving him places. He put that man down in the basement and then stole his stapler from him just to be an asshole. I don't know how much free labor he got out that man, but his pettiness is the reason why that building burnt down. So Lumberg's petty as hell because all the shit he did to Milton. He's amazing for it. Now we're actually into the list. Number 25. This hurts my heart. And it's Blank's fault she's even on here because he called me out. Number 25 is Rose from Titanic. Rose technically probably should be higher. And I love Rose. That's my baby. Kate Winslet, I love you. But Rose is petty because not only did she get her boyfriend to draw a butt naked picture for her with the diamond that her fiance gave her, she took that drawing, wrote a note, and put it in the safe and said, "Here, this way you can keep me and the diamond locked up the way you want to." What? That's petty. It's already bad enough, man. Actually, he deserved it. He deserved it. He deserved every bit of it. Fuck it. It's still petty though. He deserves every bit of it. You know what I'm saying? I was about to say it's bad enough that he knows you're running around with another man, but he deserves it. So I can't say it's bad enough. You know what I'm saying? I wish he caught y'all in bed and it really hurt him. He he'd have broke down right there emotionally. But she's petty for what she done. Matter of fact, this is the most pettiest thing that she done to me. Not to me. Like I met her. This is the most pettiest thing she done in the movie, in my opinion. Honestly, the fact that she got off the ship, had the diamond in her pocket, went, lived her life, married some dude, had a family. She let her husband, her kids, and her grandkids go through life as regular people. I ain't saying like nothing wrong with being regular, but they had 9 to 5s. They worked regular jobs. The granddaddy probably worked a motherfucking 12-hour shift somewhere. She was rich the whole time. She had something that was worth all the money, this many dollars, and she ain't tell nobody. Then the heifer threw it back in the ocean. What? Rose petty for a lot of shit. I still love her. Call me boo. You know what I'm saying? But she's petty for a lot of shit. All right, number 24 is Lil Bill. Lil Bill's petty because first, he let that dude walk away for cutting up that prostitute's face. And he was like, "Yeah, I just gotta bring back 5 horses or whatever." I mean, that's cool and all, but my man paid a prostitute and she laughed because he had a little wee wee. And he cut her up. That's not no reason to cut nobody up. I'm just saying, if you got a little dick, it ain't like, bruh, it's not like it's a surprise. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a surprise that you got a little dick. You knew when you come in there and pull that motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying? When you pull out that little door stopper, you knew what the fuck it was. That's no reason to cut nobody up. But the fact Lil Bill didn't do shit about it makes him petty. Then, not only did he capture Morgan Freeman and beat him to death, he beat my man to death as he was leaving. Hung this man up in the middle of town like a fucking Christmas tree ornament. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, who does that shit? And that's why Lil Bill died. Because Lil Bill wanted to be petty and hang motherfuckers up. Like, he didn't do that to Dumbledore. So why are you gonna do that to Morgan Freeman? But Morgan Freeman was trying to leave. You got him and was gonna beat him. And then you gonna put him on display like he a damn deer. That's why all y'all motherfuckers died. Right there. Being petty. At number 23, we got Amanda Young from Saw. Amanda would probably been higher on this, but she also went through some shit in the movie. Amanda's petty because she survived Saw 1. But she's petty because they dropped her in there with everybody else and she acted like she was one of them. She was in there guiding people to their death. She kind of got what she deserved getting thrown into the needles. That was rough to watch, but oh my God. She deserved it though. I don't think I've ever in my life that I was going to say that somebody deserved being thrown into a pit of needles, but she deserved it. She deserved every bit of that because her little petty ass caused all this. She helped Jigsaw kidnap them people. Then she got the whole thing started because those people would have sat in that room and died just talking. She got the whole shit started. Then her petty ass is going to be the one who take over for Jigsaw. Like what? But Amanda's petty. Number 22 is Dr. Frederick Chilton from Silence of the Lambs. Y'all all know he's petty. Like, man's just a slime ball. Well, the number one reason why he's petty is because of all the things Hannibal has done, but Hannibal called him out and embarrassed him in front of them people. That man took his toilet seat. Like, how petty are you to take somebody's toilet seat? Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. The next time I get in a relationship, I break up with somebody, I'm taking their toilet seat. So that's some petty shit. I'm gonna do it. I don't care. Y'all can judge me all you want to. Don't care. It's happening. I'm gonna leave a note, Dr. Frederick Chilton, because that's some petty shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's gonna have to hover. I promise you, Dr. Frederick Chilton, I'm leaving a note. Toilet seat bandit. Like, he didn't, nothing else matters. He took that man's toilet seat. You know how important that is? I can't even imagine taking a shit without no toilet seat. You know what I'm saying? Well, just what am I gonna do? I can't hover. Balance ain't that good. And I sit down, no, not happening. No, that's not even an option. But yeah, this man's petty. This man's petty because he's still in toilet seats. Number 21 is the Gremlins. From Gremlins 2, a new batch. Only the Gremlins from Gremlins 2 are the petty ones. We're not counting part 1. Part 1 might go on the other list because they was on a whole different level of some shit. Like, me and Blake had this discussion. He's like, are you sure part 1 was I'm petty? I like, in part 1, they sung Christmas Carol to an old woman and then launched her 50 yards from an automatic chair. They helped you get up the stairs. You know what I'm saying? And laughed about it. They was murdering people in part 1. They was committing main murders, like all the murders. Like, only reason why they lost in part 1 is because of plot. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, plot armor is the only reason why they lost in part 1. It's supposed to be Gremlins running around right now in real life because they should not have lost part 1. Part 2, they're petty because they really went out there trying to kill people like that. Like, they killed people, but they were just out there just being menaces. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really inconvenience and shit. One threw acid in the other one's face. He started acting like the Phantom of the Opera. Like, the little shit they was doing to Gizmo. Like, they treated Gizmo bad in this. Like, the one with the googly eyes throwing all the food at old girl. Oh my God, they done so much shit, man. Even the smart one. The smart one said something, was talking about the difference between being uncivilized or whatever, and then shot one and went on about his lecture. Like, they all of them just petty. They're just doing petty shit to each other. All I can think of right now in my head is hey man, the Gremlins 2 was just petty as hell, the second one. Like I said, they really went out there killing people. They was just inconveniencing people. Like, think about the 2 doubles that was running around. Like, messing with the elevator and stuff. Like, they stopped the elevator. And then when the emergency thing come on, it was the girls going, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was just doing petty shit. They was just fucking with people. Like the mouse trap and the sandwich. Come on, dog. That's petty as hell. They ain't killing nobody. It is petty. They, all of them. Part 2, petty. All of them. Part 1, we talk about that on the ain't shit list. Number 20, Lancelot. Mighty Python and the Holy Grail. Lancelot, my man petty because he come through and killed the whole wedding party. Just, just come through, killed everything. Got to where he was going. And he did it all because he thought in his mind he was saving a lady. But turned out he was saving the dude. Once he found out it was a dude, he wanted nothing to do with the situation no more. He was just trying to walk away and leave. But his dad was like, "Nah, come on, meet everybody. Let's come on down to the wedding." He said, "Well, you killed half of them." You know what I'm saying? My man legit killed half of the wedding party and then just swung out and just left. You cannot kill him. What? Oh, better yet, correction. At number 20, Doc Holliday. This man is petty because he disrespected everybody that he talked to that wasn't named Wyatt Earp. Wyatt Earp and his girl is the only two people he showed respect to. Everybody else got disrespected. This man disrespected Billy Bob Thornton at the beginning of the movie. This man disrespected Johnny Ringo at least 14 times. Johnny Ringo not swinging his gun. This man picks up a cup. And then they start talking shit to each other in Latin. My man was outside getting a shave. And Johnny Ringo started talking shit to Wyatt. And my man was like, "I'm your Huckleberry." Like, come on, dude. Calm down. Doc Holliday was about that action. Hey, my man was for real about that. Fuck around and find out. That was his energy. And I loved it. My man so petty. He faked like he was sicker than he was. And then snuck out after they left so he could be the first one there to fight Johnny Ringo. Because he told Earp, "You can't kill him." The doctor told him that you need to quit doing all this. The next thing, he was getting some butt, smoking a cigar. And he was dying from the first time we seen him in the movie. And he was just kind of a bully. And then y'all told me he used to be a dentist. What? Come on. Oh, man. Come on, bro. My man's so petty. He was the only one out there that wasn't a sheriff. When, like, whatever they was, deputies, wherever the hell he didn't have a badge legally. Y'all know what I'm saying. He was just out there just doing the shit. I'm saying he was out there committing real murders. Like, not for the law, just murders. My man was petty. All right. At number 19, we got Dick Jones. The only reason Dick Jones is on this list, like, he done some petty shit. The only reason why he's on this petty list is because this man took a shit, come out the stall, did not wash his hands, and then got an old boy's face talking shit, grabbed his face, then pulled his hair with that shitty hand. This is the only reason he's on this list, because this man did the nastiest, disrespectful thing you could do to somebody. He touched that man's face with his shit fingers. You know what I'm saying? Just nasty ass shit fingers. But he's petty because he's probably been doing shit like that the whole time he's been at that company or his whole life. He's nasty. He's petty for that. Number 18 is John Ryder from The Hitcher. Now I know some of y'all probably like, The Hitcher ain't on YouTube. You're right. It's over on Patreon. And this is the only one I've included from Patreon. Just because this man is petty. I don't know if y'all seen The Hitcher, but if y'all haven't, it's basically what it says. It's The Hitcher. It's a hitchhiker. This dude got away from him. And instead of just trying to kill him, the dude that was hitchhiking made it his personal mission to fuck with this dude the rest of the movie. He could have killed this man 1,000,000 times. No lie. Like, I didn't count him, but I bet you it was 1,000,000 times. He done the most shit ever. He didn't want to kill him. He just wanted to fuck with him the whole movie. I'm talking about listen, my man stopped and got gas The hitcher killed everybody in the gas station, blew up the gas station. Hey, this man stopped at a diner. I don't know how he did it, but he cut up fingers and stuff in his food. Hitcher killed everybody in the police station. Framed this man. He got picked up by the police again. He killed the police again. Listen, when I tell y'all, he did the most shit ever. Anything you can do to harass somebody from the desert to California, he done. I'm telling you, this is the pettiest motherfucker I've seen. Well, he's the number 18th pettiest motherfucker I've seen. But he's petty. Number 17 is Jean Jacket from Nope. Jean Jacket is the thing in the sky. Jean Jacket on here for being petty because Jean Jacket only killed people that looked at him. As long as you didn't look at Jean Jacket let you be, hey, go about your life. But you look at him, Jean Jacket was getting you. The little Asian cowboy dude. This man had a special showing for Jean Jacket. You know what I'm saying? So he was showing people, had a whole crowd there, and he used a horse for bait. Let me tell you, Jean Jacket's petty ass killed everybody but the horse. Just to prove a point. If you kill people only because they look at you, you're petty. You're a petty person. Well, he's a petty alien being, creature. He's petty. Number 16, Eli petty because Eli was out there playing with God. My man out here making deals, trying to get the church money. I know he built the church some stuff, but Eli started looking better than what he was. You know what I'm saying? Then Eli got beat up by Daniel Plainfield and then went home and beat his daddy up. Remember what I told y'all? When you catch that other person's ass whooping is bad, Eli beat the shit out of his daddy because he couldn't beat the shit out of Daniel Plainfield. Hey, and was just in his face yelling, "You're a stupid, stupid man. You're stupid." And he was so mad. Like, then that man left, went to California or whatever, came back, blinged out. I'm talking about blinged out. He had a cross on his chain this big, blinged out. Went to go visit Daniel, and they're gonna ask this man for some money. Not only did he ask this man for this money, this man got tricked into saying, "I'm a fraud." So Eli's petty because he's been playing with God. That's why Eli got cracked in the head with a bat. Well, not a bat, a bowling pin. Poor Eli. Number 15 is Bathsheba from The Conjuring. Some of y'all might be asking, who the hell is that? It's the demon that was possessing the house. The reason why this one is petty is because it was playing hide and clap with the family. It was knocking down pictures on the wall. It was snatching people out the beds, walking around farting. Motherfucker killed a dog. Killed a dog day one, off rip. He even threw up in the mama's mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't even really trying to possess people at the first. It was just fucking with them. Just doing little inconvenient shit to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just messing with them. This is a family got 32 kids in it. You over here fuck with this family for no reason. Actually, she was dogging the mom out. Yeah, the way she was snatching up the kids, messing with the kids and stuff. Hey, Bathsheba was petty, man. OD just in there bored laughing at people. I bet she was telling her other demon friends, like, watch this shit right here. Yeah, got him, bitch. I got him. All right, at number 14, we got Davey Lard Ass Hogan from Stand By Me. Listen, if y'all think I'm bad with screaming shit, and y'all like laughing at me doing that stuff, do yourself a favor. Go watch Stand By Me. Go watch Stand By Me. I don't care if you watch the rest of it. Fast forward to the scene of where they start talking about the story that he wrote. Because let me tell you, if I could, I'll go whoop Lord ass's ass. I will fight him. That is the nastiest shit. Like, actually, I can't even tell you how nasty it is because I have yet to this day fully watched it. Davey's a fat boy, and everybody picks on him. So he finally decided to get his revenge at a pie eating contest. He entered the pie eating contest, but before he go eats the pie, he swallowed 2 raw eggs and drinks a whole bottle of castor oil. He goes in, and they're eating blueberry pies, and you can hear his stomach just gearing up, gearing up, gearing up. In my mind, I'm like, what kind of revenge is this where you're going to shit on yourself because castor oil, to my knowledge, made you shit? Well, I was fucking wrong. He started projectile vomiting blueberry filling. And from the sounds of it, everybody in that bitch started throwing up with him. I can't tell you for sure because I had to close my eyes and turn my head. I think I even took my headset off for a second because it went on so long. Y'all need to go check that out and see for yourself how much Davey, Lord ass Hogan, is petty. And that little boy might belong on the ain't shit list too. It sounded horrible. I promise you, I can't tell you what it looked like. I saw the first little bit and we was done. So go check it out. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think about it. And let me tell you, I'll never see it. Number 13 is the grandma for Heritage. I know y'all call it Hereditary. I call it Heritage. But the grandma from Heritage is petty. None of that would have happened in the movie if the grandma hadn't put that in motion first. What make, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what make it worse with the grandma, she did this to her grandkids. She had her own kid, and she didn't do it with her kid. But she did it to her grandkids. I just can't explain to y'all. If you haven't seen it, I don't even want to talk about it really to explain to y'all the creepy shit that goes on. But just know, for everybody who have seen that movie and watched my reaction, all that's the grandma's fault. You know what I'm saying? The dad catching on fire, the grave getting fucked up, the old naked people running around, old girl Millie rocking her head off. You know what I'm saying? The head off. You know what I mean? All that started because of the grandma. The grandma's petty. Petty as hell to do that to her family. That's a rough movie, bro. Hey, if y'all ain't seen, oh, hey, man, a rough movie. Number 12 is Colonel Hans Landa from Inglourious Basterds. That dude right there is hands down one of the best things I've seen since I've been watching this channel. My man's a special blend of things. You know what I'm saying? Get used to hearing his name if we doing lists for me. Right? Because he's a special blend of things. We're gonna talk about some of the petty shit he done. My man went to that that dude's house in the beginning, the opening scene. Like he knew those people was there. My man held a conversation with him in a different language, just so they could understand. He talked to this man, drank this man's milk, charming as hell. But he already knew what he needed to know. He had to put that kind of pressure on him to where old dude was cracked. When Brad Pitt was trying to act like the Italians, how he laughed at them in their Italian accent, how he was correcting them. Like my man, everything he done was petty. Like, all right, for instance, old girl, when she went down there in that room with him, you're like, hey, can you reach my pocket? And she grabbed that shoe, and he just up there was like, yeah. it's petty for the situation, but I get it. Like my man sold out Hitler. You know what I'm saying? For a house. And he everything he done was petty. Everything. Everything he done, every move he made was petty. Like and that dude's a beast. Like I said, get used to hearing his name on lists from now on. Number 11, we got Dada's family from the Goonies. You know why they on here? They on here for one reason. They was trying to move to Detroit. They was trying to take that little boy to Detroit. No other reason. They seem like nice people at the end. But they was trying to move that little boy to Detroit. Number 10. Speaking of Detroit, we have Super Detroit and Dread. Super Detroit's on here because, for one, did you see Dread? Did you see all that crime that was going on? And Super Detroit is 800 million residents and over 17,000 crimes reported daily. What? Daily? Reported? You know how many crimes is not reported daily? That's crazy. Super Detroit is petty just because it's doing numbers like that. And they got a Zambui to pick up dead people. That's why Super Detroit is on this bitch. They petty. Like, you got a Zambui. You know the shit from hockey. Y'all know I can't talk English. To pick up dead bodies. And then they recycle the bodies? Don't they? Ain't they feeding people to recycle meat? See, that's why Detroit on it. See, Super Detroit is petty as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It gets worse the more I think about it. You know what I'm saying? Detroit, they should have been higher now. I'm thinking about this. But they're number 10 right now. You know what I'm saying? Super Detroit's number 10. Take them down to recycle. What's it called? Reconditioning, repurpose. What was it? Hold on, let me see. Can I find that too? They ain't got it on here. But yeah, I think they was recycling the meat of dead bodies to get the people. I need a movie where the future is nice. Number 9, Harold and Pearl. Harold and Pearl from X. The reason why Harold and Pearl's on here is because these two old fucks is killing people because they can't have sex no more. They just mad because other people is young and fucking. I know X hasn't done the best on the channel, but if y'all ain't seen X, y'all are slipping. I'm telling you, y'all are sleeping. It's so much petty shit to go on in X. Like, so much. It's some funny ass shit that happens in this movie. But Harold and Pearl are the kings and queens of petty in this movie. Because they're old as fuck. Like, old. Like, I forgot I talked to you old. You know what I'm saying? And Pearl is trying to fuck everything in the movie. But because she can't fuck everything and don't nobody want to have sex with her because her titties is down by her ankle, she's killing everything. They kill everybody. And it's horrible. Like, it's bad, but it's watchable. I made it through it. I'll watch it again. But like, they've been doing this to people over and over and over again. All because they too old to fuck. You can't be mad at me because I don't want to fuck you because you was born in 1812. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be mad at me because of that. Like, that's a petty shit. Harold, he tricked Kid Cudi in the movie. He seen Kid Cudi and then seen Kid Cudi's dick. He was like, nah, we can't have that. I'm just saying, Kid Cudi's dick was from here to that wall. And he was like, we can't have that. He shot that man in the chest. He was like, I can't let Pearl see that. Killed him. Real shit. X is a kind of a comedy. It's funny as hell the more I sit here and think about it. Number 8 on the list is John and Max from Grumpy Old Men. You know, these two had to go on petty list. They had their petty war in the movies. These motherfuckers been having a petty war for 60 years. They've been having a petty war so long, it's just normal in their family. Like, they will see one of them doing something fucked up to the other one and just speak, and keep it moving. Don't even tell the other one, hey, you know he's about to fuck you up, right? They don't even tell him. They just let him go on about it. For 60 years. These motherfuckers so petty. They stealing wives. They throwing dead fish in each other's car. What else happened? Hey, took the man's motherfucking engine off his boat. I know y'all probably wondering what I was doing, but I was starting it in my head. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Took that off his boat, cut the man's anchor on the other boat. Like, just little petty shit, man. Hey, that man got a recording that man butt ass naked being a motherfucking clay model for his wife. Hey, bro, petty, man. Like, I'm telling you. So you can't do, I told y'all in the reaction, you can't do certain shit while you're in a petty war with another motherfucker that's willing to do anything to embarrass you. No, you can't do it. It'd be all kind of shit that would, no, baby. No, that could be used against me again later on. You know what I'm saying? No. All right. Number 7 on the list is Jigsaw from Saw 1 and 2. Jigsaw is the Batman on a budget, aka welfare Batman. But my man got gadgets upon gadgets upon gadgets. Well, let me tell you, he claims he never killed anybody. A couple of y'all in the comments claim he never killed anybody either. I don't know how y'all make them claims, but I just feel like if you put somebody in a cage with a bunch of razor wire to the point to where they can't move without getting cut, if they cut themselves to death and they die, you killed that person because you put a 20-minute timer on their door and tell them they need to get out, or a 2-hour timer. Once that door shut, it shut forever. It sounds like murder to me. But let me tell you, this man is petty. This man tried to kill himself because he has cancer, and he didn't get killed. He didn't die. And he says that he's trying to help people appreciate life. Nah, dog. Nah, that is not what you're doing. You are kidnapping people and putting them in death traps, and then giving them time limits and riddles and shit to figure out. He had somebody help him do something. Then next time we seen that dude, that man put 2 drills to the next of his neck and cut the machine on. The person that was taking pictures for him, he put him in a room, barefoot, on a chain, and electrocuted him. Man put his hand in that shitty ass toilet. The other person was helping him. He paid him going to a motherfucking, what was that shit? The furnace thing. And so if you help him, he puts you in the death traps too. You know what I'm saying? So you can't even help him. You can't even be on his side. Because hell, his successor, he put her in a mouse trap, well, bird trap. Y'all seen the shit. The bird trap to go backwards in your mouth. And then in the second movie, she got threw in a pit of needles. Not like sewing needles. Like needles. And she was just raking through the motherfuckers. Just raking. Screaming, hollering. Jigsaw petty. Not only is that, he made her cut her wrist. I don't know for what reason, but he made her cut her wrist, and her dumb ass done this shit. You need to be on the stupid list too, Amanda. I'm gonna make a dumbass list. There's some dumbass characters, but she cut her shit, and then she gonna show them on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Had her cut her shit on both sides. You know what I'm saying, and trusted that he was gonna get her to where she needed to be for help. Fuck that. Jigsaw done a lot of petty shit, bro. A lot of petty shit. And apparently it's not in the motherfucker, so Jigsaw's doing a lot of petty shit. Number 6. Number 6 is one of my favorites. Number 6 is Hannibal from Red Dragon. From Red Dragon only. Hannibal from Silence of the Lamb, whole different monster. Hannibal from Red Dragon, he's super petty. My man's super petty. I know some of the shit I'm gonna say, y'all gonna be like, how's that not ain't shit? It might be a little ain't shit, but it's more petty than ain't shit. Like, all right, the first thing he done in the movie, he killed old Leroy in the front row that was playing the instrument because he was off tune. No other reason. No other reason. He was off key. He killed him because he was off key. Then he fed him to his guests. And this is what I tell y'all. Y'all can't always go to somebody else's house and eat their cookie because you never know what they're gonna give you. They thought they was eating veal. They was eating Leroy. So he's petty because he killed that man because he was off key. And then he fed him to people. And they liked it. He was like, I tell y'all, y'all might not eat it. But fuck now, dog. I need to know every ingredient in this shit. I didn't know what is this. I'm telling you, hey, I'm funny. Hey, don't this surprise me with a meal because I'm gonna ask questions. What's in it? What is it? What does that mean? I'm not the one to eat your food just to please you. I'm not. What else he do? He's stabbed Edward Norton and was gonna turn him to sweet bread. I don't know. Better yet, he about killed him in the beginning of the movie. And then wrote the man a Christmas card and a get well card. What? Then wrote him another card at the end of the movie. After he sent a killer to his house. He sent the tooth fairy to his house. You hear me? He sent the tooth fairy to that man's house. And then wrote him a letter telling him, I'm glad you're okay. When they was walking around the thing, he barked at him. He hit him with the hammer and about made him shit himself. Hannibal was petty all through Red Dragon. Petty as fuck. Number five on the petty list is Danny Glover's knees. I don't know why they keep making Danny Glover an action hero in these movies. Yeah, I know y'all keep telling me, well, at this time, Danny Glover is at such and such age. Okay, that's cool and all. His knees ain't. His knees is not the age. You know what I'm saying? Danny Glover might have been 30, 40, whatever the hell. His knees is from ancient Rome. I'm trying to tell you, this motherfucker got two good left knees, and they're not on his body. He got them somewhere in storage. I'm trying to tell you, have every movie he owed. Every movie he says he owed. Every movie. Like, all right, listen, okay. This is how bad Danny Glover's knees is and how much Danny Glover can't run. Remember the end of Predator 2? When he had to run, that running scene where they showed that dude who was supposed to be Danny Glover running really, really fast? Like, you could tell it was sped up, you know what I'm saying, that they was running. That's not the point. The point of the matter is, if they was going to speed it up anyway, why couldn't Danny Glover run himself? He could have trotted, you know what I'm saying, like this, just at a good little pace, and they could have sped it up. You know why he didn't do it? Because his knees wouldn't let him. His knees don't bend that way. Danny Glover is old as fuck. His knees is older than that. He got put together knees. His knees is like two bent back motherfucking paper clips and shit. His knees is terrible. You know he got Mr. Potato Head knees. Have you ever seen Mr. Potato Head with knees? No, you haven't. That's why. Because he ain't got none. He got Danny Glover knees. Mr. Potato Head and Danny Glover got the same fucking knees. His knees is petty. Because all Danny Glover want to be is an action hero. And his knees is like, nope, not going to do it. Never going to get it, never going to get it. Never going to get it, never going to get it. Never going to get it, never going to get it. Never going to get it. Just saying. His knees is fucked up. Y'all quit defending that man. Old ass knees. Number four. Number four is Daniel Plainfield from There Will Be Blood. Daniel Plainfield is the definition of petty. But he's not like, if you watch this movie, he's an asshole. He's an asshole to everybody. He's just one of those mean old assholes. But if you try to tell this man something, if you try to correct this man, or anything else of that nature, he gets super petty. I'm talking about the petty cape come out. It's like he'll look at you, he'll suck his teeth, and then go, and then a big red cape with the letter P on the back come flying out and starts flapping in the wind. And he just looks at you. And you hit the Superman pose. It's time for some petty. So this is how petty this man is. First, this man was trying to rob them on the prices of the oil. Because I ain't gonna give them oil prices, I'm gonna give them quail prices. I know some of y'all was like, that's a good business. It is, but it's petty. Then, when he got called out on it, he got mad. They go put the oil thing up or whatever. And Eli's like, well, let me bless the rig. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to do it, say, call me up here, I'll do it. So he grabs a little girl, looks Eli dead in his face. He blesses himself with the little girl. They had an accident. Something happened to his son. Eli comes down and he throws Eli in the mud because Eli asked him about the money that he owed him. My man throws him in the mud and is slapping him in the face with mud. Slap him over and over and over. Eli tries to get away. He drags him back through the mud. This is why Eli goes back and whoop his daddy's ass, because he's getting dog walked right here. And nobody's trying to help him. Ain't nobody getting Daniel. They just let him go because he's determined to kill Eli at this moment with mud. He don't do it, which is surprising, but he's determined to do it. It looks like he is. My man's so petty. They told him that, we ain't gonna do this deal unless you get baptized. The man got baptized in the name of the pipeline. Not in God's name, in the name of the pipeline. My man is petty. He told his son, you a bastard in a basket. He said, I used you because I needed a face, a cute face to sell people. The man kidnapped the baby, basically, so he can sell oil. All that shit he made Eli do and say at the end, just to tell the man, I'll drink your milkshake. Petty. I'll drink it up. Petty. Number 3 on the list, blank. In case y'all didn't hear me first time, I say it again. Blank. Blank is number 3 on the petty list because, first off, Jailer Wing. Y'all let him do that shit to me. And he laughed the whole time. He laughed for months about Jailer Wing. He's like, people gonna love this. And he laughed every time he give me a scary movie or something that's going. He just laughed, and then I'll be talking to him while he editing the stuff. He'll just laugh like this. Jailer Wing. I already know he gonna give me some bullshit. He's already laughing. I'm telling y'all. The more I get scared, the more I cry. He just laughs. And I talk to Blake more than I talk to anybody else. He just laughs. Like, that man had me really watch The Exorcist, Hereditary, The Thing, all in the same month. Did y'all hear what I said? That's all in the same month. It. I forgot about It. He had me watch It too. Well, the first It. It too was trash. But the first It. He had me watch all of them in the same month. And he told me, shit, hey, Pet Cemetery's not that scary. Oh, I gotta go back to blank. Blank petty. Let me tell you why he petty. I would watch something that's fucked up. Get on the headset as soon as I'm done. And he go, well, what do you think of the movie? And you get to hear it in his voice. He's already laughing. Like, I know when I be going to record stuff, he be talking to them, like our other buddies, and be laughing. They're like, hey, man, wait till Jill get back, man. Hey, he about to be fucked up. Like, I know he do. I know he do. You know what I'm saying? Like, this, I told y'all, my friends is fucking evil, man. Supposed to be my boy, man. Y'all be laughing with him. Y'all wrong. Number 2 is John Doe. John Doe is petty for 2 reasons. John Doe is petty for 2 reasons and 2 reasons alone. Actually, 3. The first, I didn't really pick up on this at first. Then when Blank mentioned it, I was like, damn, he is right. When John Doe called him and told him he had to make some adjustments, the adjustment was to go kill Brad Pitt's wife. Because they never was part of the original plan. They didn't become part of the plan until they showed up at the door. When he seen him at the door, that's when he switched it up. So my man on the fly thought of a way to include his wife and kill her. He's petty in the car ride because he told him, every time you look in the mirror, remember, you're still alive because I'll let you be. But he ain't say it like that. But you know what I'm saying. He said that he talked that real shit to him. It's fucked up, but he did it. But he talked that real shit to him. He petty because he threw that in his face. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he did that with the wire and everybody could hear it. That's just low-key embarrassing. The other reason why he petty, the second main reason why he's petty is because when he realized that Brad Pitt didn't know that they was pregnant, my man smiled. He gave the meanest fucking evil smile ever. Tilted his head. I said, oh, you didn't know? Man. Hey, that's so petty. That is so petty. It's so fucked up. It's so fucking petty, man. It was beautiful to watch. So petty. And I'm telling you, Brad Pitt still supposed to be out here, but that butt fucking his corpse right now. He's supposed to be doing some horrible shit to him. They gonna tell that man become wrath. Hey man, hey, petty. Number 1 on the petty list is Dr. Evil from Austin Powers. Dr. Evil was petty because my man went from being so happy to have a son to trying to kill this man for the rest of the movie. They went to therapy. And his son was like, he be trying to kill me. And the therapist like, I don't think everybody be really trying to kill nobody. He was like, yo, yeah. I'll be trying to kill him. He reminds me of me. He tried to kill him there. My man, all his number 1 henchmen, like all the bosses that he had around the table, he killed all of them but one. Old girl's still alive. She's the only one alive. He killed everybody else. He tried to kill his son too. She slapped his hand. Everybody else gone. Austin Powers grabbed his son, put a gun to him, said, I kill him. He said, go ahead. He didn't give a fuck. Hey man, he is petty, man. He's a shitty father. Hey, he's so petty. He just didn't give a fuck. My man, my man was trying to come up with plans and was like, oh no. Fuck it. We're just gonna steal some nuclear weapons and threaten to blow up the world. Like, he's so petty, man. Like, he shot Will Ferrell. No. He dumped Will Ferrell in the thing. You know what I'm saying? Will Ferrell was down there hollering. He made a phone call. Was like, hey, man, yeah, go ahead and script that plate. everything about Dr. Evil, from what he done to his mannerisms, he's petty. Like, I can't wait to see what he do in the next two movies. $1 million. I would say I love the pinky and I love how the camera zooms in like that. I hope they don't stop doing that. I hope they don't. I need that in my life. I need that. But yeah, Dr. Evil's my number one. Because he was doing that shit to his son, and he did. And anytime anybody said anything to him, he just automatically and he just killed him. He got rid of him quick. But that's my top 25 petty characters list. Like I said, I know some of y'all probably expecting some other people. A lot of people you probably expect this going on the ain't shit list. I'm working on that one. So that will be coming sometime soon. Like I said, I'm working on a favorite characters list. I think that'll be a good one. Like, might not agree with nobody on the list. But either way, I like to know what y'all think of them. I like to know who y'all think should have been added on there. And like tell me why. I really do enjoy doing these lists for y'all. I think they're fun. Like I said, I hope y'all really enjoy this. Shoot me some ideas for some more lists. Y'all gave me some ideas on a poll. When we get the other channel going, we're gonna do all kind of different things over there. There's gonna be some different type of lists and stuff over there as well. Actually, can't wait to start that. I thank y'all for being here with us. Appreciate y'all showing up. This has been a great month on the channel. Hope we keep it rolling. Got a lot more good things coming y'all's way. I'm gonna get off here. So y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Night night.